Hey friends, so my November investment tip for you will save you a ton of money, and it has to do with how to maintain your house. So there's two things that I really want to encourage you and remind you to do this November to save yourself money, right? This is going to give you a good ROI that is protecting you. Well, one is clean your gutters out. I know you're like, okay, Sean, that's nothing, rocket science. But people don't do it. All right, it's just a reality. They don't do it. So go spend 150 to 300 bucks and just go get your gutters cleaned out. Here's why: because when you have a lot of leaves in your gutters, guess what? You also have dirt over the year. You have mud in there. You don't even realize you have pollen that's caked up. And all of that literally is a sponge of water. Yes, it could pull your gutters a little away from the fascia, which could cause water to go over it and it rots out those boards. But most importantly, it could dam up and actually get into your shingles, go over your ice shield, and rot out some of your roof. And that's going to get water into your attic. It's going to cause mold. There are big issues when you don't just clean out your gutters. So go spend the 150 to 300 bucks to get those puppies cleaned out. That's going to save you potentially $5,000 if it was just minor. But if you had mold growing in there, because you probably don't go in your attic a whole lot, that could be 15,000 on just getting the roof repaired and getting the mold remediated. So that's my investment tip number one: is go get your gutters cleaned out. My investment tip number two for you has everything to do with water spigots. Guys, here's what's cool. This is free. All right, you don't even have to spend money. Just go turn off your water spigot. All right, and here's the key: unhook the hose from the spigot. If you don't unhook the hose, you literally create this little trap of water that is sitting in there right this second, and that freezes, it goes into the spigot, and it blows. Now, this is why it costs a lot of money. It doesn't cost a lot of money just to fix a spigot, okay? You probably pay a plumber a couple $100 and they can get that done. The problem and the expensive part is the damage it's causing. If you're in a crawl space, that spigot pops, your basement or your crawl space is going to get flooded and you don't even know it. So now you have humidity and mold growing. And then if you're in the basement, well, now you're literally going to have a swimming pool if you don't catch it early, because the water comes inside. So that free tip, all right? You don't even have to go spend money. You just have to use your muscles a little bit. Go unhook those spigots and go turn off your water in this season. So that's my investment tips for y'all, okay? Invest wisely with paying for your gutters and going and turn your water off. You're going to save a ton of money. God bless. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving.